Okay. Example 3 for you baseball people. On a baseball diamond with 90-foot sides, okay, that means from home plate to first base, that's 90 feet. The pitcher's mound is 60.5 feet from home plate. So right there, that is 60.5 feet. How far is the pitcher's mound from first base? How far is it from here to here? I'll call that A. Actually, I'm going to call that little x. Okay? And this will be angle x. This is first base, so it's point F. So that's like little f. And this is the pitcher's mound, so I'll call that point P. And actually, I want to change this. I want to change this to H. H for home plate, so we'll call this little h. All right. Now, we have everything in terms of A, B, and C when we do things. This is a little p here. So if I were to do this, I want this value right here. So a lot of times when the first baseman has to field a ball over here and the runner's running down the line and he can't get to by the time he fields, he can't get to first base before this runner, the pitcher will come over and cover first base, and the first baseman will throw it to the pitcher, who will get the guy out at first if they execute properly. So I'm just wondering how far that distance is that the pitcher has to run and how much shorter it is than what the batter would have to run from home plate to first. So that's kind of what's going on here. And if we were to do this, so we want this h. So h squared would equal 60.5 squared plus 90 squared minus 2 times 60.5 times 90 times the cosine of angle H. Well, it just so happens, now it may not look like it too much here, this is a right angle from first base and from third base to home plate. That angle right there is actually a right angle. So we're talking here about a 45-degree angle. So that's what this is. That's a 45-degree angle right there. And it looks like we got enough to be able to solve for h. So h squared is 60.5 squared plus 90 squared minus 2 times 60.5 times 90 times the cosine, I'll put the times in, you don't have to, it will give you the same thing either way, of 45. 4,000, h squared is 4,059.857 and so on. So I'm going to take the square root of that. Second, right there, square root. Uh-oh. Let's get it back in focus here. Come on, you can do it. Okay. Nope. Come on now. There we go. Nope. Okay. Let me just put this down here and then I'll put the paper back down. So I'm going to take the square root of the answer. 63.72. So h is approximately 63.72 feet. That is the distance from the pitcher's mound to first base. So the pitcher has about a third less distance to cover than the he only has to cover 2/3 of the distance from pitcher to first base than from batter to first base. So that's why the pitcher needs to help out in those situations. All right, well, there is example 3, and your assignment will be all right, I'm back here. Let's see. I have for you. Give me another second here. Okay, here's your assignment. On pages 573 and 574, number 6, 7, 11, 12, 16, 17, and 47. All right, have fun with that. This is due Thursday at the end of the day. All right, take care, guys.